Hello everyone, my name is Maria Renata Putri Arsi Matupang with student number A1B225106. Okay, today I want to read aloud reading Circle 5 entitled Parenthesis. Who talks more, men or women? Most people believe that women talk more. However, linguist Deborah Tannen, who has studied the communication style of men and women, says that this is a stereotype. According to Tannen, women are more verbal or talk more in private situations, where they use conversation as the glue to hold relationships together. But she says men talk more in public situations, where they use conversation to exchange information and gain status. Shannon points out that we can see these differences even in children. Little girls often play with one best friend. Their plays includes a lot of conversation. Little boys often play games in groups. Their play usually involves more doing than talking. In school, girls are often better at verbal skills. Boys are often better at mathematics. A recent study at Emory University helps to shed light on the root of this difference. Researchers studied conversation between children aged 3 to 6 and their parents. They found evidence that parents talk very differently to their sons than they do to their daughters. The startling conclusion was that parents use far more language with their girls. Specifically, when parents talk with their daughters, they use more descriptive language and more details. There is also far more talk about emotion, especially sadness, with daughters than with sons. Most parents would be surprised to learn this. They certainly don't plan to talk more with one child than with another. They don't even realize that this is happening. So, why do they do it? Interestingly, it begins when the children are newborn babies. It is a known fact that at birth, males are a little less developed than females are. They don't vocalize or make noises as much as girls do, and they don't have as much eye contact. Female babies vocalize, look at their parents, and remain alert longer. The result: parents respond by talking more to the baby girls, who seem to be paying attention and talking back to them. Apparently, then biology determines the amount of language that parents use. There is always this question: what determines our character, personality, and behavior? Nature, biology, or nature, environment, and education? The research with babies seems to suggest that nature causes the amount and quality of language used. However, a study from the University of California at Santa Cruz provides evidence that the situation or context also influence the conversation. For example, parents usually give gender stereotype toys to their children. A boy gets a car that he can take apart and put back together, for instance. A girl gets a toys grocery store. The type of talk depends on the toy the child is playing with. A toy grocery store naturally involves more conversation. If we consider this, we might decide that nurture determines language ability because we chose which toys to give our children. Campbell Lever, a researcher at the University of California, believes that the choice of toys is important. Both boys and girls his days need task-oriented toys such as stack-apart cars. With these toys, they practice the language that they will need as adults in work situations. Both boys and girls also need social interactive toys such as a grocery store. With these toys, they practice the kind of conversation that is necessary in relationship with friends and family. The data suggests that biology does not have to be a self-fulfilling prophecy. Lever concludes that verbal ability is the result of both nature and nurture. Parents might naturally respond to their baby's biology, but they can choose a variety of toys and can choose how to talk with this child. Okay, thank you. That's all for me. Bye bye.